I'd like to thank everybody for being here tonight. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's meeting of the Lockport Township government. I would like to have everybody please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. I'd like to start tonight's meeting with a roll call of officers.
Trustee Johnson.
Here.
Trustee Delaney.
Here.
Trustee Morelli. Here. Supervisor Alberico.
Here.
Trustee Bickus is absent. Highway Commissioner Louch. Here. Assessor Williamson.
Here.
Collector Williams.
Here.
Clerk Musher Rumchick is absent as well, and I'm the attorney.
All right, thank you. Everybody should have in your packet tonight the minutes of last month's September 8th meeting, 2020. I do need a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Delaney.
I'll second it.
Second by Karen Johnson. Any questions of the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. You have the bills for the Highway Department for $84,317.53 for the month. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Karen Johnson. Any questions on the bills for the Highway Department? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Trustee Johnson.
Yes.
Trustee Delaney.
Yes.
Trustee Morelli. Yes. Supervisor Alberico.
Yes. All right, motion carries. Any citizens here wishing to address the board for the Highway Department tonight? Please stand up, come up to the podium, state your name for the records, for the minutes. And there is a 5-minute limit or 3-minute? 3-minute limit. Go ahead.
So I did time it ahead of time, and I got it in 5 minutes. So if you give me 5 minutes, that would be great. But we'll see how.
I'm sorry.
You know, we could barely understand.
Should I take it
Take your mask
off?
down, yes, since you're up there.
So if I can have you at 5 minutes and time it, so I think we'll see how.
There is a limit of 3 minutes to see what we can do. And talking to the mic, just state your name for the record.
So my name is Craig Warbach, and I have some questions for the Highway Commissioner this evening. I'm a property owner in the Fairmont community, and the questions I have this evening are basically starts out with just a few housekeeping items. In that the Lockport Township Highway Commissioner's office does not utilize the Lockport Township.
Craig, I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. Can you pick up the mic? Because the acoustics in here, I can't really hear you that loud.
I apologize.
That's much better. Thank you.
So the Lockport Township Highway Commissioner's Office does not utilize the lockporttownship.com domain email address for business purposes. All other Lockport Township employees and/or trustees utilize this domain for official business, but the Highway Commissioner utilizes an sbcglobal.net email extension. I would think for government purposes that an official email address would need to be utilized incorporating all emails in the lockporttownship.com domain server in some fashion. Do you know why the Highway Commissioner doesn't have an official lockporttownship.com email address? And secondarily, does having the unofficial sbcglobal.net email address prohibit accurate support of documentation that may result from any type of request?
You know, I don't know, but I kind of agree with you. I know what you're talking about, but the email was there when I got there,
Yeah.
so I just continued to use it.
Is it on? Am I making?
No,
What's
no,
that? It's got to turn green.
it's not working. Your browser's working.
That email was there when I got there, so I just continued to use it.
So is it all backed up on the server and everything? Like if somebody has to request, that's all?
Whatever system was there, yeah.
Is there any plans to maybe incorporate that into the township.com domain?
I think it's a good suggestion.
So that's something we can look forward to?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay. In reading through the Lockport Township website, it was noticed that there is an alert setting where I'm assuming that residents and the like could sign up for some type of alert. It was stated that the previous highway commissioner wanted this on the site. The page link does not work. I brought it up probably in like August of 2020, but it's still yet to be fixed. Do you know what purpose this alerts section will serve and when it will be functional?
What I know about it, I believe it's going to be upgraded shortly. What I know about it is people sign up for it. If there is an e-notification goes out, then they receive it.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. Like there's nothing you sign up for. It doesn't do anything.
Well, we do have a list of people who've signed up, so that part probably works.
Okay.
But we just haven't sent out any notification about it.
Because then it says expect an email in your inbox. Nothing happens.
I'll look into it. And I know we talked about it before and going through email.
Yeah. All right. Can I keep going? On July 16th, I notified your office that a bunch of debris had floated down and been deposited into the whistle/culvert at Luther and Roslyn. The debris had been there for some time prior to July. I don't know exactly when. It is stated that in the fall/winter 2020 newsletter that you personally inspect the roads on a weekly basis to identify issues before they become problems. But over the course of those 2 months, I had made 5 requests for the debris to be removed. The culvert whistle was a major water flow because it flows all the way down behind Luther, down Roslyn, and goes into the city of Joliet. The debris was finally removed in September 25th, 2020. But then the site was kind of left in kind of shambles when the guys took it out. Do you know why it took 2 months to correct this? And will that area be corrected to clean up afterwards?
I'll look into it. I know that debris comes and goes out of there. You know, it's a continued problem. We try to pick it up.
Yeah, it was a mattress that was there for like 3 months. And everything piled up back.
It's gone now.
Yes, but they kind of just left everything just all over the place. So I have to now fix it.
So what do you mean?
There's pictures, the emails that I'm going to give you, the pictures and everything, and I sent pictures of what it looks like. So you can go check it out.
I'll check it out. What do you suggest?
There's just all the dirt's left over here, there's piles over here, I have to rake it, plant grass, do all that.
So are you saying somebody's dumped dirt and we
No, your guys, when they took it out, left everything exactly the way it was. So it'd be nice if they put it back, like the dirt and everything, the way it should have been inside.
I'll take a look at it.
Okay. It was stated in September 8th meeting minutes that employees were completing their summer projects. It was also stated in the July 14th meeting minutes that employees have been replacing culverts. Are you able to detail out what these summer projects actually were? And can you provide a list of the culverts that were replaced in the locations?
Yes.
So, okay. Is that like for everybody or just?
Anybody request it?
Okay, so I'm requesting.
So are you asking for a culvert?
No, I'm kind of wondering, when you say summer projects, like what were those summer projects? And when you say you're working on culverts, like, was it one, was it 10, and where were they?
I can assure you, we have enough culvert projects to keep us busy every day, and we can't get to them all.
Yeah.
So in between all the other projects, we try to do them when we can.
And this is leading somewhere, right? That I probably should, so if you could just indulge me.
You know, just to, yes, my thought would be, I know Jim's office, he's at his office every day. Might be something you might want to come to his office and.
I have done this multiple times for a year, and we had talked about this. The other items, there's 3 more. I have tried religiously for 1 year to get some of these items fixed, and this packet basically contains everything that I've tried to get, and not one thing has been done. So that's why I'm here this evening. Because no offense, I did try to talk to you.
Well, I'm not going to anytime go through it.
Yeah.
I can tell you, we don't have to continue the conversation now. I know that you want a street light. I know some of the grass cutting has disturbed you. We can sit down and talk about all those things, or you can keep going either one.
Keep going.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing the mumbling because of the acoustics.
Can I keep going, or am I supposed to talk to him privately? Can I keep going, or should I talk to him privately?
Why don't
You had your time limit.
Why don't you make an appointment, we'll sit down, we'll hash this all out.
So, before, the big ones were what I wanted to talk about. You're going to get copies of everything that I was about to say, and I appreciate answers to these questions in a short period of time. But it should be noted, since like October 2019, the list that you're going to get, nothing has been done. And I've had email after email after email, conversations on the street, phone calls. I'm very, very frustrated, and that's why I'm here this evening. So I'm going to hand out a packet. You all can read it on your own, and you can continue on.
Let me bring up one that I know has been a hot button with you for a while, and it's the street light.
Yes?
Excuse me, Jim, can you talk into your mic? Because we can't really hear down here for some reason.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
that's better.
So the street light's been a hot button with you, and then the street light is on Roslyn and Luther, correct?
Correct.
That's your lot right there.
It's a few of them right there.
You own how many lots?
In total,
Oh,
150.
okay, on those other corners, there are street lights. There's not one there.
Correct.
And if we get one, that's fine, but right across, as you know, and as we talked about, Joliet has an existing pole. It's the city of Joliet, right on Roslyn is a border street. So right on the other side is the city of Joliet. So, as you pointed out, it would cost for us to erect the pole, or we continue to work with the city of Joliet to try to get that light on an existing pole. I believe it has power. I don't know if you know something more than me. Let me know. But I mean, I think that was the last time you and I had talked, and I think we kind of agreed on that it would be faster and more efficient if Joliet would put up a light. Since then, I've contacted the engineering department, and they sent me to the traffic, and we are currently working on it.
The key to this story is that, yes, however, the last time I verbally talked with you, this is eventually on you, so you can work with the city of Joliet all you want, but eventually, it's really, the pole is where it would be on your side. And it's been a year, from October 2019 till, how long am I supposed to wait? So, either somebody's going to tell me no, but when I see the rest of these items are about spending $50,000 on a road, up Berry Avenue, and I'm asking for a street light that is pitch black at night. I've had open dumping, and I've had my own personal lights stolen because I put them out there, that people are taking them. I'm literally like screwed with this corner. I'm asking for a street light. When you go there, I implore anybody to go to Luther and Roslyn after the sundown and see how dark it is. People just roll right up and down, and I guess who has to clean it up? I don't think it was a big request. I'd asked 1 year prior with Zelensky, and I know I'm giving you the benefit because it started in October. This has been 2+ years I've been asking for this street light. It costs $5,000, and we could spend $50,000 on a road that didn't need to be redone. That's where I'm at. And I asked for a couple of ruts to be fixed. Those didn't get fixed. The grass cutting is another example where we're busy, we don't have any funds, the guys are blah, blah, blah. I've asked for all these things, they go nowhere. The gist of it is that, what am I supposed to do? So I'm here to try to address these. I've obviously run out of my time. You'll get all of this. But that is why I'm very, very frustrated. So that's why I'm here tonight.
All right, I appreciate your frustration. I said Jim will need to talk. That is, a street light is an issue with the highway department. We have, the township board has no authority over that.
I just have a question for the highway commissioner. So Jim, whose responsibility is it for that street light that needs to be on Rosalind and the other streets? Is it the townships or?
If we would put up the poles, of course, we would incur the expense of putting up that pole.
Okay.
But right across the road, which would end up being completing what we were to go, having light, there's an existing pole with, I believe, power, different wires. So I've been working with the city of Joliet, and they're not rushing down there too, but I believe I'm making something right.
Okay.
There's a situation, there's a pole right there across the street.
With the poles across the street that you guys can use.
Yeah, I mean, it would provide light. So
Okay.
pay $5,000 or go to the existing one right across the street.
And how long have you been working with the city to try to resolve this?
Some months.
Okay.
And I have been told, no, as Craig has, he called the city too, maybe it was the township. But they have said no, but, I mean, that's why, you have to work through those things.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Okay. Don't get your mask. All right. Any other citizens wishing to address the board for the highway department here tonight? Seeing none, we'll move on to our highway commissioner's report. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor Alberico, and good evening, board. Just like to inform our residents that all the functions of the highway department are proceeding normally despite the COVID-19 pandemic, and we're taking every precaution to make sure both our workers and residents are staying safe. My last highway report, since my last highway report, we're finishing up projects, putting final touches on completed road infrastructure projects, including Pendleton Island, Lawrence Avenue project, Berry Avenue project, 145th project, Del Park Avenue, which runs along the park. There's a number of hydrants that are being moved back. We ran into some problems with the piping. Basically, as they take them out, the piping continues to crack. So it's going to take a little longer than anticipated, maybe a week or so more. We've implemented our sidewalk replacement program. We identify bad sections of sidewalk and replace as needed. In most cases, mature tree roots crack and rise the sidewalks to where they're hazardous. So we plan to replace the sections both in-house and with contractors. Currently, we just completed McCameron, a stretch on McCameron, and Robson Street in Bonnie Bray. We're doing additional road patching. Those of you who frequent Fairmont area, you see where the patches, hot patches, we saw cut the areas, add hot asphalt, roll them anywhere needed, as well as cold patching, potholes, and handling general maintenance calls as they come in. And that'll do it. Any questions?
Any questions? Hearing none, we'll move to other business. I don't have any other business in highway, so I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Delaney,
Second.
second by Greg Nickus. All in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. Moving on to our general assistance fund. Again, you have your monthly minutes of the September 8th, 2020 meeting. I do need a motion to pass the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Karen Johnson. Any questions of tonight's minutes for the general assistance? Hearing none, we'll move, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. You have the bills of $3,925.32 tonight. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Karen Johnson. Any questions to tonight's bills? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Trustee Delaney,
Yes.
Trustee Brown,
Yes.
Supervisor Alberico,
Yes.
Trustee Vickers,
Yes.
Trustee Johnson.
Yes.
All right. Any citizens wishing to address the board for the general assistance fund tonight? Seeing none, we move on to new business. Everybody should have their financial aid report this month. We have 3 new applications. We have at this point in time 1 on general assistance and none on emergency assistance. And you also have your financial aid breakdown this month. I don't have anything else for general assistance. I would make a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Karen Johnson. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. All right, moving on to our senior fund. Okay, again, you have the minutes of the September 8th, 2020 meeting. I do need a motion to pass the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
a second by Karen Johnson. Any questions of tonight's minutes? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
For the minutes?
What's it?
For the minutes? Or just the,
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking, I'm sorry. Well, you could have a roll call, but that's just all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Really, the roll call is anything that really has to do with money. That has nothing to do with money. I understand You have the bills of $37,849.01. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make a motion.
A motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
a second by Karen Johnson. Any questions on tonight's bills? Hearing none, now can I have a roll call?
Okay. Trustee Morelli? Yes. Supervisor Alberico?
Yes.
Trustee Bickett?
Yes.
Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Delaney?
Yes.
I have such a hard time hearing this echo, I think because the speakers are in front of us. All right, any citizens wishing to address the board here tonight for the general assistance fund?
Senior one.
Senior fund, I'm sorry. Tripping up all over to
You
me.
are.
And that's why we have the trustees here to
Get you back on track.
watch my back. That's good. For our senior fund, anybody wishing to address the board? Seeing none, we'll go on to new business. If you have a bus report, if you want to, for September, I'd just like to bring your attention that there has been some litigation filed against the township in response to the bus accident that took place in October of last year, the 10th. Other than that, the bus services has begun to pick up again. We are still keeping the numbers of passengers to 3 at a time. And we worked 20 days this month, and we had a total of about 495 trips. We averaged about 24.7 trips a day. And that is keeping our buses busy. Other than that, I don't believe I have anything other in senior fund, unless there's any questions. Need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Karen Johnson. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's it. Thank you. Okay, moving on to our town fund. Again, you have the minutes in your packet of the September 8th, 2020 meeting. Do you need a motion to pass the minutes?
I'll make that motion.
A motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
a second by Karen Johnson. Any questions in the minutes for the meeting of 28th of September 8th? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. You also have in your packet the workshop minutes of the September 22nd, 2020 meeting. If you need a motion to pass those minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Karen Johnson. Any questions of those minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We have the bills of the town fund for $134,257.41 this month. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
a second by Karen Johnson. Any questions on tonight's bills? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Supervisor Alberico?
Yes.
Trustee Bickett?
Yes.
Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Delaney?
Yes.
Trustee Brown?
Yes.
All right, in your packet, you also have the bills for the water bills of $2,901.53. I do need a motion to pay those bills.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Delaney, second by Greg Pickus. Any questions on those bills? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Vickers.
Yes.
Trustee Johnson.
Yes.
Trustee Delaney.
Yes.
Trustee Morales.
Yes.
Supervisor Alberico.
Yes. Motion carries. All right, citizens wishing to address the board here tonight for the town fund. Seeing none, we'll move on to the assessor's report.
Thank you. So the assessor's office is now working on Board of Review appeals. We're about halfway through that season. We've currently got 106 appeals total, so it's a lot of work, but it's not too high a number of appeals this year. I also received an email from Paul Kling. He said, I wanted to express how great a staff you have. On 4 different occasions, I asked for information regarding taxes, EAB, military disability, 65 and older tax relief, etc. Your office filled with the most confident people I've seen or talked to in a very long time. My wife and I are planning to move back to Illinois in the Lockport area next year. We are looking forward to meeting with you and your staff. Sincerely yours, Paul and Jeanette Clem. So I showed this to my staff. I was really happy to see this. We're always glad to get complimentary emails. And that's all I have for tonight.
All right, thank you. It's good to have citizens compliment you. Clerk's report, did you want to read that?
Sure. Good evening. First, the clerk would like to thank the building committee as well as the board for the use of the community center during early voting. Early voting, the general election will be held on November 3rd this year. The clerk's office will be conducting early voting for this election. The early voting dates and times have been extended as follows. Monday through Friday, October 19th to the 23rd, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, October 24th is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sunday, October 25th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Monday through Friday, October 26th to October 30th, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, October 31st and November 1st, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Vote by mail applications are available at the Lockport Township Clerk's Office and the Will County Clerk's Office until October 29th. The general election on November 3rd. The Will County Clerk's Office has installed 8 mail-in drop boxes across Will County, including Lockport. The drop boxes offer another way to submit a completed vote by mail packet for anyone who has concerns about mail delivery. The drop box in Lockport is located at the White Oak Library. Caucus for the April 6, 2021 consolidated election will be held on Tuesday, December 1st of this year after 6 p.m. The chairman of each political party will be receiving a letter pertaining to the caucus. Denise has nothing further.
All right, thank you. Any trustees' comments or suggestions tonight? Hearing none, move on. The building report. Notes here, but I think I could just read it. I think I got everything on here. September has been a busy month for the building. We have bingo every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here at the building. The Meals on Wheels program and the food pantry are going strong. Meals on Wheels is every day. The pantry is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. We had a triad meeting here with the Lockport Police Department on September 15th. The topic was fraud and scams. This was very informative. And breakfast was served. We also had the student teachers that we have here every quarter was here last Thursday. The new touchless faucets were installed in the lower level of the washrooms that we ordered. At the request of the clerk's office, we will be canceling all activities in the community room during early voting, October 19th to November 1st. We are looking into having triad at the Romeoville Rec Center this year, or this month in Romeoville, and bingo will be held at the Belleville Park Community Center in Lockport. We worked with the Park District. We were going to try to have them do, they usually get about 25 people. We told them that if we give them half the room, we have early voting on one side and bingo on the other, we'd be able to accommodate 12, so we'd have to cut it, half the one day and half the other day, but they decided they preferred to just move it to their community room for a couple of weeks. I don't know if you guys noticed, I know it was getting dark, but we did get our new benches that we ordered up in front, and we bolted down, and they, tell you what, I got a lot of confidence on them already. So. They're on the south side of the front. I'm sorry, the north side and south. Just as you walk out to the right and left, right by our little library. We have. They look really nice.
Yeah, they do look good. Looked at them on the way in.
All right, that's really all I have. I know I had talked, I sent an email out about the trunk and treat. I know we could cancel it. I was trying to come up with an idea to do something, maybe a drive-through. But after thinking about it and talking it out, I realized, again, it is very early voting. There will be a lot of traffic, and not everybody stepped up to be out there and help. That one or two people, so I figured out probably the best to put it off for next year. Other than that, that's all I have in the building report. Moving on to new business tonight, we have a few things to approve. The first thing we have is, you'll find it here in your packet. Ordinance number 2020-3. The ordinance amending the compensation for Lockport Township officials. This is the compensation ordinance that we have to pass every 4 years for the next, after the consolidated election, whoever wins the election, is what they pay it, I guess. There really hasn't been much changes. I don't know if you want me to read the whole thing, but basically what we decided as a board is no officials are going to get raises for the next 4 years. By state statute, we did take out the per diem. That was $185 a day when you're out of town. It is now replaced with a system that we pay the hotel bill, we pay your mileage for gas, and you have to turn in your receipts for all food. You'll be reimbursed. So everything is the same.
Ron, I do just have one question. I know we did go over this in the workshop, but I did notice, like at the top, and I see the changes at the bottom, where it mentions about Lockport Township officials provided ordinance 2016-5 that provided salary increases, and this is the old information, and car allowances. But down at the bottom, it doesn't say anything about what we're going to be doing with the car allowances.
The car allowances, that year, we never had, we stopped the car allowance
You stopped at that.
that year.
Okay.
That ordinance just put the money in as part of the
Okay.
compensation.
All right.
So we're going to give a one-time
Okay.
car insurance, or car compensation. Any other questions? So I need a motion to pass this ordinance.
I'll make that motion.
A motion by Dr. Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Karen Johnson. Any other questions? May I have a roll call, please?
Trustee Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Delaney,
Yes.
Trustee Morelli. Yes. Supervisor Alberico.
Yes.
Trustee Bickers.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That motion carries. Okay, going on to our next resolution, which is Resolution 2020-8. This resolution establishes the criteria for the tax rebate for the eligible Lockport Township property owners from our senior fund and from our town fund. We've had, again, a workshop on this. We've made some changes. I believe our attorney has changed all the proper language that we asked for. Basically, short of reading the thing word for word, it basically says that we're going to send out an RFP for qualified, a request for professional services to write the checks and send out the checks that we will give a percentage back to all township property owners from their last year's taxes, which will be due on November 3rd, or on November 1st. Once we get that list of everybody that paid the bills, my office will go through the list and categorize and take out the people that don't pay taxes, so we don't send you 0 checks. And we'll alphabetize it, so we send a check to one check to every person, not if a person like the gentleman that was here that may own 7 properties or 20 properties or 100 properties doesn't get 100 checks. You want to make it to 1 check. So do that work, we will send it to the opening bidder, and they will write the checks and send them out. So that's basically what this.
What is the percentage of the rebate?
Percentage, we are working with the states in this township, in this over here. It's going to be $400,000 from the senior fund and $400,000 from the senior, $600,000 from the town fund, which is $1 million total. It comes to about, I want to say 50% of the taxes, I think is what we have to.
So how will that number be determined? It says with the help of the assessor's office and the township employees. Do we have any idea what that number is going to be? Or when will we find out what that number is?
We have to pay that.
Right.
Well, we're calculating it on, our tax revenue that we get in, which is in the senior fund, we get, it's not down to a penny, but about $400,000 a year in tax. That's what we get. We're getting 100% of that back. We get, that's not the top of my head, but it's about almost $2 million in account fund each year, and we're sending 40% of that back, which is $600,000. Right?
Now that would be 30%.
The $2 million, I'm sorry, about $1.9 million is a combination of the town and fund. I think the town fund comes to, because when we get the taxes, they don't change it. From Will County, they just send it as one number. A town fund and a senior fund and a VA fund are all included in that $1.9 million.
Okay, so I'm still wondering how we're going to come.
I'm still wondering how we're going to come to a number of percentage that of people's taxes that we're going to be refunding. How are we going to come to that? Is everybody going to receive the same percentage?
Everybody will receive the same percentage.
Same percentage of the taxes paid?
If you're in your tax bill, look on your tax bill on the town fund, you see that your town fund is $100, we're going to send $50. These are numbers about 50%, just off the top of my head. We're going to send $50 check to you. Now, if you look at your town property tax bill and you pay the town fund $300, you're going to get $150. Does that help answer? It's a percentage of what you paid in, about 50%.
I just think that number should have been in this. We did talk about this when we had the workshop, and it was still unclear. I know the total amount we're going to be refunding is listed here.
Total amount will be
$1 million.
$1 million, thereabouts.
And Barry, I don't know if you can come come up with the exact percentage right now until you see how much money comes in. Is that right, Gary?
Correct. Any amount, we have to wait until we find out how much is actually been paid. Because one of the first drafts, if you recall, before the workshop was, that we were only going to refund those people who had paid the entirety of their tax bill and had paid it timely. Then after talking to the accountant, he said, we don't need to do that, we can simply go off of, if they only paid the first installment, didn't pay the second installment, they will still get a percentage of that first installment that they had paid. Because he will do, make sure the numbers make sense. But the overall overarching amount is approximately $1 million, which ends up being approximately 100% of what you've had for your senior fund, approximately 40% of what was in the town fund. But we aren't going to know any specific dollars. We can't tell anybody specific dollar amounts until we know exactly how much they paid, and then we can do the math after that.
I got you now. So November 1st, we will be able to know what's over.
Actually, it comes down to December 3rd, is what we said?
Well, December 3rd is when it gets finally approved, right, Renee?
That's when the properties go up to fire sales and that. If somebody pays their taxes late and all that, then we gotta wait for that information to be counted. Once it's that one, we get that list, it shouldn't take us very long if we get it in a spreadsheet to do our calculations and then send it to whoever wins the RFP. It shouldn't take it that long for it to check.
Okay, thanks. That makes it more clear.
No, I'm sorry, I'm bad at explaining things. The first thing you. So, is there any other questions for this resolution? Hearing none, I take a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Bartolini,
I'll second it.
second by Karen Johnson. Any other questions? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Trustee Delaney?
Yes.
Trustee Morelli?
Yes.
Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Pickus?
Yes.
Supervisor Alberico?
Yes. All right, third resolution that we're going to do tonight is 2020-9. Resolution to authorize township supervisor to seek a request for proposals to distribute the Lockport Township property owners rebates from senior and town funds. This is basically to give me the authority to put out the RFP, which I believe nobody has in their packet, so we can have a bank write the approximately 24,000 checks that are going to be distributed.
And then Ron, just a reminder, at that fourth whereas, you can now insert 2020-8, because the board just approved resolution 2020-8. There's a blank in that fourth whereas. We were waiting to see if the board approved.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you because of the echo and all that.
There's the fourth whereas for resolution 2020-9 as a blank.
Oh, I see.
You can now insert 2020-8 because the board just approved the procedure. So then you need that revision, amendment, addition, whatever you want to call it, before it can be voted on and approved. We vote or voted upon and talked about.
Okay. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions or? Well, let's see.
The only question I would have is who worked out getting the RFP together? Okay, so Gary, you did the RFP? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay, I do need a motion to pass resolution 2020-9.
I make that motion.
I have a motion by Laura Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Karen Johnson. Any other questions?
Ron, have we put this out already? Have you done any replies or?
No, I haven't put it out till we approve this.
How did it go out? Is it newspaper or
It'll be published through our,
website?
To the website, to the newspaper, there might be entities that will have watched this and then will contact the offices and say, hey, can you please send them to me? I find that that's probably the most likely avenue is they've seen it and then they heard about it and they make the request.
Okay, great.
But it will be published in a newspaper as well. Okay.
I'm going to hear it. I know we do a lot in the labor record also, but I think this one is, maybe we'll do both, I don't know. But that's really up to the police. All right, any other questions of resolution 2020-9? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Trustee Morelli?
Yes.
Supervisor Alberico?
Yes.
Trustee Vickers?
Yes.
Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Delaney?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Motion carries. It takes care of all our ordinance businesses. Going on to old business, there's just one little sad note that I want to bring up tonight. This past spring, we had our scholarship winners. One of our scholarship winners passed away. In a terrible accident on 355 few weeks ago. That's it? Yeah, I think it was one. Yes. So, my heart goes out to her and her family, and putting the board speechless, really. It's a surprise. She was going to go to the building, she graduated from something like that. I think she was going to go to the building. We did, I guess it's still killing me. The other thing, I did talk to everybody except Greg. Greg, did you have any decision on that TY, that Zoom TY?
No.
Don't want to go? Other than that, the only other thing I had is I had a list of different thank yous that we've received. This is from the food pantry, the Fairmont Food Pantry. I'd like to thank you for the monetary contribution of $3,500. The financial support helps us continue in our mission and to assist those in our community. The generous support of individuals like you make it possible for our organization to exist and to make the community a greater place to live. Thank you again for your support. Yes, from Dora Brown. We also have one from the Park District, which is kind of a long letter, but it basically thanks us for all the organizations that we support with the Park District through our budget every year, with the Silver and Gold Club in Paramount, Seniors Men's Club, the Golden Agers in Romeoville, I believe, the Young Timers Club, and the Paramount Food Pantry. We did get a letter from Nikki and Beth. We did get a letter from the disabled veterans about benefit that we supported this year. I don't think they had the talk on it, did they? I thought we decided they would send the money anyway, but they thanked us for their support. I did get one here from a lady, Lockport Township. I don't have the words to express how grateful I am to have the 2-part shingle shots given to me. I'm so very grateful to be living in a township that truly reaches out and helps their people. Thank you for And I did get one for the highway department too. Thanks very much for recutting and clearing the swale along Smith Road at Gambling Drive. Flooded for many years due to the overgrowth of the trail, blocking the drainage to the creek. Your team was outstanding, polite, professional, friendly. Thank you again, and kudos to you. Other than that, the only other thing I have, I did attend TCC meeting, which is the Transportation Corridor, Route 4 Corridor. I attended that on Thursday, a Zoom meeting. Basically, to make a long story short, it's not going to happen right away. They have about 2 more years to redo the environmental study for the change that was done in the Lockport Township area. In Lockport, part of Lockport, Homer Glen and Homer Township wanted to change the route, and they did get that approval. Now they have to redo that study in that area. They are going to have to redo the study of all historical buildings along the entire 11-mile route. It's going to take about a year and a half, 2 years to get all the studies redone and done. At that point, we'll do phase 2 on 4 phases. Phase 2 will consist of basically getting the money from the state or the financing. Third phase, I believe, is the engineering study. And the 4th phase is the construction. So I think we're probably 10 years out at least. And that's obviously a pretty good, pretty lenient forecast. I'll be lucky to see it later. Anyway, that's where we are on that. But hopefully it'll get done. Hopefully I'll see it. Maybe I'll be able to drive it if I still have my license. With my grandkids. All right. I have nothing else tonight, so I want to make a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barbara Lane.
Second.
Second by Bryce Pickens. Thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much for your time.